Hey there, welcome my friends to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So today we're back with our series. This is day 23, album number, or dynamic duo number 3 on April the 23rd. And we're going to be featuring, for those of you who don't know what we're doing here, we are picking a vocalist and a lead guitarist tandem. Both very good, very frontal, very dominating. Maybe they're the great guitar solo or the great rhythm section, or that guy who writes all that great lyrics and stuff. Anyways, today we're talking about these guys, Black Sabbath, and from these 3 albums here. That was Dehumanizer. The Mob Rules. I'm gonna try this one over here, Heaven and Hell. So this was the album that launched it for me for these 3. So they had a bit of a short discography. Also had a live album they did called Live Evil. And of course we're talking about Ronnie James Dio and Tony Iommi as the combo. Great combination. You got your angelic kind of operatic heavy metal thundering voice of Ronnie James Dio, who had a very memorable voice and in my opinion is the best vocalist that there has ever been in rock music. That's only my own opinion. Doesn't mean that that's actually the case. That's just how I feel about it. He sang with Rainbow. He sang with Elf. He sang with on his own, of course, but he also got his big move with this one on Heaven and Hell. Wrote all the lyrics too, took over most of the lyric writing from Geezer Butler, I believe, on these 3 albums. This album is the newer of the 3, came out later, maybe about 4, longer than that, right? 7 or 8 years after they got back together and did another album. A great album. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Is it as good as the other 2? Maybe not. But Ronnie's voice is fantastic on all of these. Really top shelf singing. And he's such a front man too, like real crowd pleaser, real right up front in the stage, dominating. For such a small man, he has such a strong voice, right? The other thing about him too is he wrote, like I said, he wrote most of the lyrics on these 3 albums anyways. And he's a great lyricist, I think, and he delivers such angelic, such operatic vocals. Truly one of the great rock stars of his time. And then, of course, we have the guitar player in this case, which is Tony Iommi. Is there a better heavy metal guitar player? There might be, but not in my opinion. Such thundering riffs. The guy was such a riff master. Just created such memorable riffs on these 3 albums. Arguably turned them from a kind of a heavy metal band, hard rock heavy metal band, blues band, heavy blues band, stoner rock band, into a very heavy metal band at this point in time with Ronnie James Dio here. He also was really good at putting those timely guitar solos in as well. And he played the acoustic part, which added a kind of an element to their music that you don't get as much with heavy metal bands, but he definitely had that there. He wrote most of the music, real catchy riffs, real catchy songs. And really this album here revitalized a career for the entire band, especially Tony Iommi, who went on to do other things as well, but writing most of the music, of course, here as well. And a very front type guitar player. You can't see Black Sabbath without noticing him right away. Such an iconic guitar player, one of my favorites of all time. I think he really knows how to put those riffs together. And with that combo with him and Dio, combo with him and Dio, just such a fantastic pair. Now, some of you who've been following us know that I had Dio with Blackmore and Rainbow as well. and Dio is just one of those guys that touches people everywhere he plays. This combo was a little bit longer lived. I think there was 3 albums for them too, but this was a better combo with better music in my opinion. Yes, Rainbow Rising was a great album, but I don't think it's as good as either of these two in my opinion. Maybe better than the other one. Maybe. His music is just heavier, and so we see a side of Ronnie that is really great here, I think. And Tony Iommi, like I said, even writing those fast-paced heavy metal songs and some real thunderous, memorable kind of crunchy, great guitar effect songs such as Sign of the Southern Cross on this album, or Lonely is the Word, I believe, on this one. Yeah, really, really solid stuff. So anyways, so there you have it for day number 23, April the 23rd, Dynamic Duo number 23, Ronnie James Dio, Tony Iommi of Black Sabbath. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. And we'll be back on day 24 with another Dynamic Duo. So take care of yourself. Bye.